What is going on, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of A Cozy Conversation with your boy Cozy Boy Matt, man, and we are back at it like a bad habit, man. 3 episodes a week, man. We are not missing now. Matt, before we get into it, go ahead and roll my intro for me, man. I appreciate it.
Are you fucking serious? You fucking piece of shit! Fuck you!
Cozy.
Boom, we right back from the intro, y'all. We are back at it. I told y'all 3 episodes a week, and we are not failing. All right, man. Now, if you're not caught up with the schedule, we are Monday, first episode of Cozy Conversation. Thursday, second episode of Cozy Conversation. And on Fridays, we are going to do in rotation. Now, I'm only going to probably do this for a couple more weeks, and then it will probably just be Mondays and Fridays. We get one Cozy Conversation and one in rotation episode. That's just how it's gonna go. I like putting out the 3 episodes, but bro, your boy got to lock in and get the grinding back on his job shit. So we're back at it, y'all. But we want to get in this first topic. But before we get into anything, make sure y'all are following all my motherfucking socials. Go add my Instagram at a Cozy Convo Pod, and make sure you add a TikTok. Add me on TikTok at a Cozy Conversation Pod, man. We are trying to get the clips popping. I'm on Facebook too, Cozy Conversation. Look me up, boy, on YouTube Shorts. But does anybody really use YouTube Shorts? That's some shit I want to talk about. I have that in my notes. What is YouTube Shorts, man? Where the fuck did that shit come from? I mean, it's entertaining, but what's going on here? Anyways, let's get into it, man. So first things first. Now, a couple weeks ago, man, I talked about Floyd Mayweather coming out of retirement to box Mike Tyson. Now, I know if you didn't watch the episode, you're probably looking at this like, what the fuck are you talking about, Matt? Yes, that is a real thing. Please look it up. If not, go back, refer to my other podcast from last week. This nigga decided to come out of retirement, 50-0 boxing record, to box Mike Tyson. Now, I guess if that's your childhood hero, you do what you got to do. But what in the fuck are you talking about? 2 old ass men coming out of your retirement for that shit. Anyways, Floyd Mayweather owes the IRS $7.1 million. Now, in my episode last week, I referenced what 50 Cent said to Floyd Mayweather during one of his disses. Not a diss record, but just him dissing Floyd Mayweather. He said that Floyd is going to be boxing, or either said boxing or fighting for the rest of his life. That's why, because he owes motherfuckers money, bro. Floyd Money Mayweather, this shit, that's a fraud. That's a facade, dog. I mean, he probably do got the bread. He just don't want the IRS to have that shit. So shit, that nigga is hiding it. I remember I saw this post a little bit after I saw this. It was like, oh, so that's why this nigga carry his money everywhere. Because, there's always these videos of, like, Floyd pulling out bands and, like, having pictures of the money everywhere. And, oh, he's money team. Like, he's like that. Like, oh, this nigga was real life keeping that shit on him so the IRS couldn't be like, oh, yeah, all of ours. Fuck you talking about? That nigga was stayed on that shit. But 50 was right, bro. You're going to be fighting for the rest of your life, bro. For real. 50 Cent knows, too. That nigga went bankrupt. We didn't forget. That's one thing niggas try to forget. Like, we got to humble 50 sometimes. I'm not shitting on 50 Cent at all. 50 Cent, I don't want no smoke. I keep saying this all the time. I want zero smoke with 50 Cent. None. But, nigga, you got to remember, you was like that, too. I mean, I know you probably admitting it and shit. But, dog, you was on that motherfucking path too. Let's not try to act. But before we get into any other topics, I kind of want to break down what I'm gonna do in this episode, man. These big ass bugs. It's summertime out here, y'all. I'm out here at night trying to give y'all some type of recognizability. I don't know. I'm trying to make this shit look more familiar to you niggas, because y'all remember the summer, man. I used to be out here posted up. I did 2 podcasts right here already. I did one on my truck, but I didn't want to be like, look, guys, I'm doing it on the back of my truck again. I kind of want that to be my thing. I'm trying to save doing different location podcasts for in rotation, but it feels nice out here, man. I figured I'd go ahead and crack the shit out. But I'm not gonna lie to you boys. I'm gonna let you know right now, the second half of this podcast might be a little wrestle talky, because if you don't know, it is WrestleMania week. Oh my God. By the time you boys see this, it will be Thursday, so that means that it will be a couple days before WrestleMania. And then I got my motherfucking WrestleMania Griefs Volume 2, the finale, coming out on Friday for in rotation. I'm breaking down and giving my griefs to the whole road to WrestleMania. And so if you want to be, not the whole thing, but most of it. So if you want to tune in, boy, lock the fuck in. So with that being said, the second half of this podcast will be straight WrestleMania predictions. So each match for both nights and I'm gonna break them down. Not break them down, but I am gonna give you my prediction. I didn't break them down enough in my in rotation video, man. I fucking forgot. I'm so dumb. But anyways, on to the next motherfucking topic. So now I don't know if y'all remember. If you're new to the podcast, you probably don't. So when I first did the podcast, I remember one of my most popping clips, and one of my like, I guess one of my more popping like podcasts is me just talking about the fucking Spider-Man Brand New Day leaks. Now this was back like fucking 4, 5, 6 months ago, bro. Closer to the start of the podcast. And niggas was mad at me. They was like, stop watching. You don't know what you're talking about. Stop watching them. Stop looking. Stop reading. Nigga, they were everywhere. Everybody's like, bro, you don't know what you're talking about. I remember I was like, bro, we're going to get Savage Hulk. The Punisher's going to be there. We're supposed to get some Daredevil shit, whatever. I said some shit like that. I definitely said the Hulk thing. I can't remember everything else, but I definitely remember Savage Hulk saying that. Niggas in the comments were fighting with me tooth and nail to tell me that, no, bro, you're tripping. Like, what the fuck? You don't know what you're talking about. Is this going to be this? No, my nigga. I knew it. Anyways, I say all that to say they dropped the trailer for it. Now, this is old. This was in my notes and I wanted to talk about it, but I needed to shine some light on this shit. Bro, we are getting depressed, fucking lonely, no friends, no swag. Peter Parker. That's what the fuck we need. Fuck a Peter Parker, nigga. You're Spider-Man. We're tired of seeing you run around with your little high school homies and life's so sweet. And then right when Tony Stark died, that nigga, let me lock in. Or no, you actually was spiraling, but then you was like, let me lock in. That's what the fuck we want to see, nigga. We want to see locked in Spidey, comic accurate, he ain't got. But we want to see Spidey like that. I'm cool. I know niggas don't like seeing Peter Parker being a nerd. I'm not mad at that. But I want to see lonely Peter Parker, funny, want to be around Spider-Man. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like we're getting both really well with Tom Holland or whatever. But it's like we're getting both really well, whether he's Peter Parker or whether he's Spider-Man. He kind of acts the same. Nigga, I want completely polar opposites. This is perfect. Sign that nigga up for 3 more movies, honestly. Sign him up for a whole nother trilogy. Hear me out, Sony, Marvel, okay? Disney. Sign this nigga up for a whole nother trilogy. Flip everything backwards. Everything backwards. Him going from a shy kid to a little less shy kid and just being good agility-wise. Make him fucking be the most fucking like charming nigga ever. Like we need a new Spider-Man version, like Andrew Garfield times 10. Y'all, I'm seeing all the hate. Andrew Garfield hate. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I used to be anti Andrew Garfield Spider-Man for the longest. Not anti, but it wasn't top 2. Can't lie. But I changed my mind now, bro. We want that type of Spider-Man back. That one. Swaggy but lonely. I know I said no swag, but swaggy. Like that nigga got aura. You know what I'm saying? We need some aura. Peter Parker with aura, loneliness aura, depression aura, all black aura. We need some shit like that. You feel me? But the trailer looks fire. We're starting to see that, right? And MJ is kind of sliming him out, just like in the other movies. He don't got no best friend. Ned don't remember him. Just kind of like Harry said, "Fuck you, Toby." You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I think this is gonna be the one. But here's the thing that's fucking all that up. They string these movies along, Marvel, right? They string them along so they all connect in some shape or form or whatever. I feel like God, this fucking big ass moth. God damn it, man. We ain't doing the shit outside no more, but at night. But I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to fucking like they're gonna put some stupid ass like end credit, like some big thing that everybody's gonna be like expecting, and it's gonna ruin the aura of just that Spider-Man film because it's supposed to be just like street level stuff and like no fucking going to space, no fighting aliens, no fighting big old giant monsters unless it's the Hulk, just some chill shit, you know what I mean? And that's what the fuck we want. But I'm scared that they're gonna fucking be like, oh my god, and then fucking a watcher comes down and like what the fuck, and then like that's the end and cracks the earth in half, and then like they gotta get the Avengers. Like, I mean, I know Doomsday and shit's coming, but we don't fucking need that right now, bro. Right now with the Spider-Man movie, wait till another Spider-Man, whatever the next one will be. Then throw that nigga out to the bushes, or the wolves. But I know it ain't gonna be that way. I know it's not that way. But the fucking trailer looks so good. I'm extremely excited. I know they're hiding fucking him teaming up with people and all this shit. Like, I'm not dumb. The fucking clip where him fighting all the hand, not the hand, but the The ninja group called the Hand, bro. He's literally he's at the top and there's a whole mountain of ninjas trying to fight this nigga, bro. You're trying to tell me that there's not motherfuckers underneath them? Matt, add the picture right here. Fuck it. We add an extra editing because I need to prove this shit. You see what I'm saying? You trying to tell me that looks like like a nigga, one nigga fighting all them people? There's literally the niggas at the bottom jumping ahead. Nah, y'all not ready for that though. Y'all not ready for that. But before we get into anything else, man, I don't think I'm gonna put an ad in this episode. Maybe an ad for in rotation, but we really gonna get to pass the ox. That's what we're gonna do. So no, we're not. Not today. We're gonna have pass the ox in the in rotation episode on Friday or tomorrow. So how about this normal ad? Nigga, I'm gonna be real. That was my shit too. T Beach movie was definitely my shit. I do the songs like a motherfucker. I cannot lie. I'm not even going front like I did. Knew all the songs word for word. Watched the movie multiple times. Every time it came on TV, I watched that motherfucker, right? But I'm watching the music video for Cruising for a Bruising. And I'm like, bruh, Mac, the girl in the movie, was hating the whole time. But nigga, I'm gonna break that motherfucker down in the near future, bro. Cause that just blew me. My nigga Brady was just trying to have fun with her while they got trapped in this movie, but the whole time she was stressing and like literally just blowing the whole topic, boy. Back from the ad, and I'm quenched. Thirst is quenched, dog. So unless you've been living under a rock, y'all know about the boy Jack Harlow. Okay, if you don't know who Jack Harlow is, go look up the song "What's Poppin'" and then you will know who Jack Harlow is. That song was everywhere. The First Class song. What other songs you have everywhere? I don't know. Not a big Jack Harlow fan. And I'm just letting you niggas know I've been calling this shit from the jump and have never liked this nigga. The only song I like, two songs I like. What's Poppin' got old very fast, but it was of course when it came out. The second song, Churchill Downs with Drake. At first, when I first heard it, I was like, oh, this is what Jack Harlow is be doing. When I listen to it now, it sounds like he's trying to keep up with Drake, and Drake is just blasting this nigga. Like, nigga, you can't. We're on two different levels when it comes to this shit. Anyways, I say all that to say this. So he's been fucking doing this weird like neo soul. I don't even know if that's the right word. I think neo soul is what I'm meaning to say. I'm gonna have to Google that. Fuck that. He's trying to have this D'Angelo, Erica Badu, white boy thing going on with like this early 2000 kind of like vibe music. Now, do not get me wrong, Jack Harlow, if you're watching this, cuz, which you probably not, the music is not bad. You are being a culture vulture just a tad. You biting our style a little bit, a lot of bit, but the music ain't bad. That's some nice chill music, nigga. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you was not doing cosplaying, how you doing cosplaying being a black man? If you weren't cosplaying being common, you know what I'm saying? I would fuck with it. I'm like, oh, Jack, if you just did this as normal Jack Harlow, white boy curls, you know what I'm saying, from Kentucky with the little, I guess, black scent that you got, we would have been like, yo, fuck yeah, Jack Harlow, you had all the black ladies after you again. You remember that? You remember that time? Niggas was like, oh my God, white chocolate. Ah. I remember all, like, the black girls at my high school, not all of them, but a decent amount of them. I know a couple before they try to say they wasn't. Oh my God, he's so fine. He got so much. You know what I'm saying? So the nigga, you had everything on lock. A lot of the black girls was fucking with you. A lot of the black community, honestly, cuz I mean, Drewski had you, adopted you, and all this shit. But nigga, now you doing, I not adopt you. I'm guessing y'all's friends or whatever. But now you're doing this thing that nobody wants to fucking see, bro. You're wearing these crazy ass hats. Matt, put up a fucking picture of this nigga's hat right here. Do you see this hat? That's not a fucking normal hat, my nigga. Now, I know shit's supposed to be all designer and crazy now. Nigga, now here's an example of another hat he wore. And another fucking hat. You see how they're all three different types of hats? Why not fucking stay with one? Be that hat guy, not the fucking three different fucking crazy ass examples of hats, my nigga. That's insane. And then he's like, I remember they were like, if you were to describe your new album, they say something. He would say, if anything, he said basically, like, if anything, I got blacker. Like, if anything, my music got blacker. What are you talking about, bro? Like, niggas just know how to say the wrong thing. You know what I'm saying? Now, I think, but that's on y'all though. At the same time, y'all boost that nigga's head up too damn much to think that he's this black whatever, you know what I'm saying, like fucking the best the white chocolate, like for y'all know how y'all fucking kiss white men's ass that like be super black, like y'all really fucking dick ride too much. And I'm not saying I don't. Some niggas are funny. I'm trying to give you an example. Riff Raff. As of lately, not too much, but back in the day, bro, Riff Raff got fucking gnarly, bro. He was on some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, that's not what I'm trying to say. And that's not neither here or nor there. Okay, the shit you doing right now, Jack Harlow, has to stop. It's got to. This shit is ridiculous, bro. You could have just done this new sound being the nigga that we knew from 2020. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But anyways, y'all, that will do for the normal portion of a cozy conversation. But now we getting into some wrestling shit. So if you don't want to watch wrestling shit, peace up out of here. I appreciate you for watching the video so far. Get up out of here. Peace. But if you stand, this is my motherfucking WrestleMania 42 predictions, nigga. Let's get into this shit. Let me get a drink of water first. Night one. We're starting from the beginning of the card to the end of the card. Night one. I ain't gonna break these down too much because I don't want to yap, but I am gonna get into it a little bit. Drew McIntyre versus Jacob Fatu in an unsanctioned match, which basically means they can fight wherever they want, do whatever they want, whatever. All right. My winner I got on that, this is gonna blow y'all. Okay, I'm gonna say Drew McIntyre, but hear me out. Jacob Fatu's new to the company. Okay, whatever. Now, I don't think they're gonna put a W at WrestleMania on him just yet, but I do think that there's some shit waiting down the road for that nigga. Some type of gold. I'm guessing. I'm gonna say the U.S. title. That's what I'm guessing. Wait, is he on SmackDown or Raw? He's on SmackDown. Drew McIntyre. Duh, fucking Matt. Come on. So I think he's gonna go for the U.S. title next. That's just me. I think Drew's gonna win because they owe that W to him for taking that fucking belt from him and giving it to Cody for this weak ass main event that they're giving us. So they owe it to him, but that's just me. The next match, LA Knight plus the Usos. Ew, the fuck, man. Like, why? LA Knight could have had his own fucking match. Usos could have their own fucking match. These are niggas that carry fucking matches, that have been in main events of fucking Raw, SmackDown. Give them the fucking to go actually be in a good match. Plus, or LA Knight plus the Usos versus the Vision and I Show Speed. I think we fucking know who's going to win that. The fucking Usos. Now, unless we have some returns, I'm guessing Braun Breaker's gonna return. He's gonna come back and crash the Usos, crash them, and then fucking it's gonna be like a feud and then whatever. But I do think they're gonna come back. I do think that somebody in the Cora, go potty. I do think that somebody in the fucking Vision is gonna return that was injured and fuck some shit up. So either disqualification or I'm gonna say the Usos are gonna win. Next match, AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch for the Intercontinental title, women's Intercontinental title. Come on now, it's AJ Lee. If they do not put this W on her at WrestleMania, what are we doing? Now, here's my theory. Here's my thought. Don't mind my dog in the background. Here's my thought. They could just go make AJ lose the title, okay? Put it back on Becky. Becky does her heel thing. She's really actually putting the title on. AJ hasn't really been doing anything, so whatever. But that's neither here nor there. Let's fucking put AJ Lee as the loser, okay? They have a big build up. She wins. She loses the Intercontinental title again, okay? Gets put in the big title picture. Now it's like, okay, she's taking these L's. Does she still got it? Oh no, she still got it. Boom, boom, boom. Beat whoever the fuck to beat to get the title. I want to say they put the fucking title on Rhea Ripley, cuz turn her heel, put AJ Lee in the fucking slot, nigga, boomski. She's the new WWE champion. We let her be champion for a while. Her and CM Punk doing her thing. CM Punk retires. AJ retires after him. Tell me that ain't the fucking thing that's gonna happen, anyways. But I do think AJ Lee is going to win, just because they're not gonna fucking put an L on her. But I would like to see the other way around, just for shits and giggles. Now onto the next match, Gunther versus Seth Rollins. Now, in the first in rotation episode, I gave you guys my theory on why Gunther is helping Paul Heyman. It is for a favor. Once SummerSlam comes around, he is going to want Brock Lesnar's head. That is in Minneapolis, the home of Brock Lesnar. I think he wants to retire there. So I think that will be his last match. He's going to want his career. He's like, hey, Paul, I helped you. know what I want, because we know he's not taking Seth's career, and I think that's why they're not like big career killer, because he's gonna take the W at WrestleMania. I think Gunther's going to win. I would love to see Seth Rollins win. I would love to. Of course, he's doing his own new thing now with the mask and all black or whatever. But sadly, Gunther's very over, and he's supposed to be a super strong heel, so I don't think that they're going to let him lose that easily, especially not at WrestleMania. Now, the next match, Liv Morgan versus Stephanie Vaquer, fire ass match. Now, I don't even want to be that type of guy, because I didn't say this for the AJ Lee match because it's AJ Lee. She just returned. That's my dog. But I don't really pay attention too much to the women's matches. Now, that's not me being sexist at all. Not because I don't find them entertaining. Not because I don't think they can't wrestle. Nothing like that. It's just I don't like. I don't know. I just don't watch it. Cora, go somewhere else. I just don't. I mean, if it's on the TV and it plays, like, damn, they're going crazy. Oh shit, they're going. But like, I just never gave it too much attention. Even really, I don't know, really know what's going on too much with the women's side of things. I did leave out a 4-way tag team match for night 2 with Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, Nia Jax, and Lash Legend, and the Bella Twins, and there's another fucking team that I can't. Oh, and Bailey and whoever the fuck. We didn't need that shit, man. Y'all keep passing these fucking titles around. We don't give a fuck about the women's title. Like, y'all are making not that I'm not saying that. We do care, but y'all niggas are making it to where we don't give a fuck, because it's kind of just getting like, it's either one team holds it for like 6 months, and then like 2 teams pass it back and forth for maybe 2 months and with some feuds, and then it's like another team holds it for like 6 months that we have barely see fight. What the fuck? I don't know. So I'm not. I said all that to say I'm not even gonna talk about that fucking match, even though I just did. But I'm not even gonna talk about that one tonight too. But I do think that Liv Morgan and Stephanie McCurry, I am tuned into this match, bro, because they got like that's what I'm saying. They never had enough like backstage segment shit to really be going on. I guess they do nowadays. So I'm just like being stubborn kind of, but like, dude, I couldn't help but watch the Liv Morgan and the fucking Stephanie Vaquer thing. So I want to say Liv is gonna take that shit to the Judgment Day, just because I feel like they have some bigger shit for Stephanie Vaquer, or they're just going to maybe put her in the lab a little bit more, because her English is a little. So I mean, I'm not saying I don't. I mean, there's some motherfuckers that can speak English, so I know that there's people out there enjoying it because they can speak, understand what she's saying, but I do think that they're probably gonna put her in the lab just a little bit, touch that English up, maybe take the belt off of her, and then bring her back, and then a feud, and then that could be like a feud, like, oh, Liv Morgan versus Stephanie Vaquer 2 at WrestleMania, 43 or whatever the fuck. But for night 1's main event, Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton. Now, tune in tomorrow to In Rotation to hear my very, very, very true thoughts about that fucking main event. But I'm not even going to give you an ounce of it right now. I want you to go watch the episode tomorrow. I'm giving it to motherfucking Randy Orton, because everybody wants to see him to win number 15. And I mean, they said if he loses, Pat McAfee's never coming to WWE again. That's not true. They use his platform, and he's best friends with Michael Cole. He gets a pop when he's not being still in the main event, so he's gonna be back in the WWE. So I'm gonna give it to Randy on that one. Night 2, man. Night 2. So we got the 6-man Intercontinental. I don't know why I say it like that. Intercontinental ladder match. Okay, this was some shit we like to see. This is what WrestleMania is for. Add these fucking gimmick matches, man. We love to fucking see it. I was not really alive. I just watched old shit, like old stuff, like matches with like Money in Bank being at WrestleMania. Fuck yeah, that makes me want to tune in. So the 6-man tag, we have JD McDonough, Penta, Javon Evans, Rey Mysterio, Rusev, and Dragon Lee. Who I think is gonna win that? Me personally, bro. I really, 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 really want to say Javon Evans. I want to say Javon Evans. He has so much He's so over. Like, the crowd loves this nigga. He's I ain't gonna say he's burning fast or fading fast, but they need to give him something else. I want to say, like I said in the first episode, In Rotation, go check that shit out. Him and Kofi should mentor him. That gives him a little more push. He gets an extra baby face. Kofi gets to turn back baby face, gets loved again. It's kind of like he's showing him his moves, but not really, because Javon's doing his own shit. But he gets Kofi in his corner, boosts him up more baby face, puts some better looking merch on him, more poppy, not less whatever he's doing, like 6'7". Nah, we don't want that. Like, do more young OG. No. Give that nigga more of like a wear out in public kind of merch. Oh, he'll be that guy. He will be like over as fuck. Even he's over now. But I'm saying if they put that championship on him, dude. But I do want to say that Penta's going to retain. That's just me. I think Penta will retain his title, and the match will be really, really good. Rey Mysterio's returning. Excited for that. He was supposed to be retired by Gunther this WrestleMania, but apparently he said he was injured. He's like, if any nigga retires me, it's gonna be my son Dominic. You niggas tripping. That's basically that's what the street's saying. But anyways, on to the next match. We got Obafemi versus Brock Lesnar. Oh my God, Obafemi. Obafemi is going over as fuck. This is Brock's definitely slow down year. That's why I'm saying he's part-time Brock again with no chip, which is crazy. This nigga ain't even had a championship. He's never on TV. He's like shows up, points, turns around. Shows up next week, points, walks to the ring, picks a nigga up, and goes away. Next week, points, turns around again. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not even next week, like every 2 weeks. So it's like Obafemi being new and wanting to conquer this nigga is something new. So I feel like that is the way better draw. But anyways, I do think Obafemi is winning for sure because Brock, I think he's giving people the rub nowadays. Back in the day, I know he didn't want to lose to certain people, but I think Obafemi is definitely the next beast. So, but the next match, Trick Williams versus Sami Zayn. Trick Williams is 1,000% winning that, but I want him to win, so I can't even be biased. But I know he is going to because, dude, nobody wants to see the championship on Sami Zayn anymore. And one, this is the perfect opportunity to turn him heel, make him lose, and make him start really losing his shit. He started going after Cody like, I need that championship. Now we don't need to see Cody in the main event picture no more. Give that nigga a break. Let him go on vacation for like a year, like 9 months for real. Let him go away, and his pop will be insane when he comes back, right? Let Sammy and Randy feud just for a month, just a little bit. Give him a taste. Just give him a taste. You know what I'm saying? Let him back. Then, do what you got to do with Sami Zayn. But I don't think he's going to win. But the shit he did recently was just lame as fuck. Next, Rhea Ripley versus Jade Cargill. Definitely Rhea Ripley. Jade Cargill is bland to me. She needs to go back to the lab charisma-wise. She got the looks. She got the work, I guess. Charisma is just not there. Her promos aren't really selling me like they should. She doesn't really feel like a champion. She feels like she shows up and just like, hey, I got muscle, nigga. Fuck, nigga, like flexing on niggas. You know what I'm saying? And then being like, and I got the belt, nigga. And had to get a motherfucking team to go against Rhea Ripley. Like, that's how you know she's losing. That's what I'm saying. They're trying to build Rhea Ripley like she's Superwoman or something. But anyways, Dominic Mysterio versus Finn Balor, the Demon Finn Balor. Now, the Demon Finn Balor ain't been in WWE popping shit since like 2017, I think. Now, I wasn't watching the fucking big ass bug just going on my screen, probably ruined my whole thing. The fuck out of here. I didn't watch WWE back when he was the Demon. I was tuned out then. That's like when I was out of it. Like, it was like middle school, high school years. I didn't watch that shit then. And apparently he was like over as fuck being the Demon Finn Balor. So they're saying he's basically unkillable or the demon's dead or whatever the fuck, and like he's coming back and he's like basically like on some Bray Wyatt fiend, on some Undertaker shit. Like, you ain't killing this nigga, you ain't beating this nigga. So I'm going to have to give it to Finn. This is more of just a let's see what if Dom gets what he deserves type shit. You know what I'm saying? But onto the last and final match, the main event, the one I've been looking forward to the most after the fucking they fucked up the Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes feud. Roman Reigns versus CM Punk. Oh my God. Now, this is what my thoughts are on this, okay? CM Punk has been a fighting champion, a very, very good fighting champion, and everybody loves to see the belt on him. But I genuinely think they're going to give it to Roman Reigns just because he hasn't had that aura with that belt yet. Everybody loves to see the title on Roman Reigns just like they did. Even though niggas hated it back then, they're calling for it again, okay? He, like I said, I don't know if I said he never wore that belt. Like, we want to see him with that belt. And nigga, is he gonna have another historic run, or is he gonna have better challengers? Like, there's so many people that can go against Roman Reigns for that belt. Like CM Punk, he's getting old. You know what I'm saying? He can't keep giving us these banger ass matches. I mean, he's doing good though, but I just feel like he's not gonna be able to hold on too much longer. Or maybe they put him on SmackDown and he goes for Randy Orton. They get a little feud going. Two old niggas fighting for a championship. I don't know. We gonna see. No hate to CM Punk. That's my dog, but I mean, we just gotta be realistic here, dog. But I think that's gonna top everything off for this episode, man. And If you don't know, tomorrow is in rotation. I'm giving out the full WrestleMania Grief Volume 2, the finale. Man, if you all love that series, keep watching the shit, dog. I'm trying to just lock in and continue to do what I got to do to make the in rotations happen and make the motherfucking cozy conversations happen twice a week. I'm trying to do what I got to do, man. We're locked in, and I'm just letting you niggas know I'm not going nowhere. So get used to seeing this motherfucking face, y'all. A couple more weeks though, 3 podcasts a week. I appreciate all you boys from tuning in. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at a cozy convo pod and on TikTok at a cozy conversation pod. I think that's all I got to say tonight. Matt, go ahead and roll my outro, dog. Peace.